Get ready for the dice you deserve. This is Cosmopunk. Blood and Sand. A homebrew Starfinder story featuring the crew of the Leica 7.
Hi, I'm RJ and I play Vee, a middle-aged, slightly overweight, slightly mad MB-Vesk mechanic and their drone flyby. Vee's the sort of mechanic who has the intellect to build a weapon of mass destruction, but not the intellect to know why they shouldn't.
Hey, I'm Pan and I play Bath, Kobold Android Mage, Lost Soul, Captain of Leica 7, and currently absent on the trail of her missing father and answers to her past.
Hello, and I'm Ty, and I play the Leica 7's weapons officer and local shifty-looking Yamaltan coyote, Radar. He's just managed to get the interdimensional demon god from 10,000 years ago out of his brain, and is now desperately trying to not fill the gap with alcohol.
And I'm Cypher. I normally play the Leica 7's Yasaki operative otter Ryder, but for this campaign, I'll be the GM. Beforehand on Cosmopunk, Vee and Radar had received an ultimatum from the Butcher. Attend a meeting at the atmospheric processing facility or receive more body parts of what could be Ryder in the mail. The two bodyguards decided to take action and dropped off Ryder's mum and Mel at a family-owned coffee shop in the middle of the city, hoping the gang wouldn't risk another violent attack in such a populated area. They decided to leave Stanley the van at the community centre and take the gang's car to the meeting with the Butcher, but not before turning it into a car bomb to act as a distraction. I still have no idea why they're like this. Anyway, they entered a murky industrial district on the far side of the city and found the atmosphere station. Radar and Vee were let into the facility, but noticed that it was crewed by civilians and contractors, who seemed to have no knowledge of the Butcher. Regardless, they went ahead and parked up their car bomb somewhere it would do a nice lot of damage before entering the atmosphere station and heading down to the pump room. The psychotic Butcher was there, waiting for them, along with a few hidden bodyguards of his own. Radar becomes aware that the group is under a scope, maybe more than one. It's difficult to tell in this noisy environment. After failing to intimidate the crew over to his side, Butcher showed that the finger he sent in the mail belonged to one of his low-level operatives, a Bernari named Harry Bueller, attempting to demonstrate just how cheap life can be when you are no longer of use to those in power. This attempt also falls on deaf ears, as Vee started ranting up at the Butcher about the tactics of his villainy, just before detonating the car bomb parked outside. Episode 11 of Mice and Mechs. So Vee, what did you get, sorry?
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 18. Also, I still can't get over the fact this guy thought that, bringing one of his ex-employees out, showing us how badly he treats his employees, in front of the rest of his employees.
Threatening to kill him.
Vee, he was trying to intimidate you. You were just too dumb to be intimidated. That is what has happened.
It's not even intimidating. Why is it intimidating me to cut off someone else's hand? I don't give a fuck.
Case in point.
Also, intimidate a Vesk?
You're assuming that he doesn't operate on a climate of fear.
But he's not even scary, he's just a douchebag.
In fairness to Cypher, I think it's more the fact that Vee and Radar are very much from outside this culture. So they've walked in and just seen some stuff that just doesn't make any sense to them and just sort of bounces off of them. But everybody who's lived here is familiar with this stuff and knows the subtext of it.
Yes.
So they're afraid of him.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, were they at all
So is it a
persuaded
surprise
by...
round, or does he just have a higher initiative?
You're all talked over each other, what?
So is it just he got high initiative, or are you trying to claim his surprise round? Because if you're aware of a scope, it's not a surprise.
I mean, you saw the glint of it.
I saw the glint of one. If there's other shooters, they get a surprise round.
Okay, you know what? I'll be fair on you. I'll say that Vee is initiating this this combat by blowing up the car outside. So we'll get rid of the surprise round. So
But before it goes off,
I thought there was other snipers.
Here's my very impassioned and heartfelt speech to the people with the sniper rifles. If I roll a persuasion for it, did this hold any muster? Are any of them thinking, you know what, maybe I should just shoot my boss instead? Because...
No.
No, because in your head, V, it was a grand, glorious speech delivered from a soapbox to a listening crowd. In reality, it was just a stream of consciousness where you tripped over your tongue a bit and then you blew up something.
Yeah, it's like, you know when you're drunk and you're trying to impress the cop that's giving you a breathalyzer test. It was like that, and you think you're delivering elegant Shakespearean lyrical, but you're actually going, no, it's fine, listen, you guys do an excellent job.
Slings and arrows.
Well,
Yes.
I thought I made a very persuasive argument. And, you know, I gave
You
them an
can
opportunity
think
to
that
be
to
persuaded.
yourself. Radar, you're going first.
Right, so Radar shoots Butcher.
Okay, you're
Not in the head, not in the head, not in the head.
No, I'm only aiming to wound. Like, it's so small and my bullets are so big.
Okay, roll a hit.
That is a 17 on the dice. 17, 27, 29.
Yep, that hits. Roll damage.
So 8, 16, 23, plus 10, 33 damage to him.
33. Okay, one sec.
I was going to say as well, what was the effect of detonating the bomb on the room we were in as well?
Okay,
I think
so
you'll have to wait for their actions to find out.
yeah, so we're starting that now. So the second you press the trigger, everyone shudders a bit, looks around, particularly Butcher. He's like, "Whoa, what the fuck?" And then he instantly gets shot in center mass by Radar's gun.
I can only kill!
You shoot him off of the back of Harry Bueller, I'm going to say.
Yeah!
And he sort of like clutches his chest. He looks like he's wearing some kind of body armor. Picks himself up. He's like, ah, fuck. Ah. And yeah, that's your go. Do you want to do anything else?
I'm happy with that. I'm going to quit roleplay now. That's a really cool scene. I'm done. I've peaked. This is all you, V. You got this.
you have to help. You have to sort the rest of this out as well.
It's alright, deliver another speech. They love the first one.
Fuck you.
Also, so his move action will be moved to some... Is there any cover he could get to?
Yes, there's loads of like pipes and stuff you can take cover. It's a very noisy room. So yeah, you can like duck behind some kind of like metal pipe.
Yeah.
Cool. And yeah, Butcher is like clutching his chest. He sort of like gets back on his feet. Don't just stand there, kill him! And he starts running back along the gantry toward the blast doors. And he's going to go through a small lockable hatch.
Coward!
And that's his go.
Wait, is that the blast door at the other end of the room?
Yes.
The one for the heavy machinery.
Yes. And yeah, next up is...
Sorry,
go on.
one question. I don't know if you want me to do a perception roll for this. Is he bleeding?
No, he's not bleeding. His armor seems to have taken the brunt of the
probably
blow.
winded
He
him.
did hit center mass. Yeah, he definitely winded him.
I was hoping to track him by the blood, but okay.
But next up, somebody you didn't see is going to get a go.
Yeah.
So, you guys start hearing giggling from all around you. And out of the corner of your eye, you might see a little flash of red swoop past you from a dark corner of the room. But you spot someone step out of the shadows. It's a little Yosaki rat girl.
It's the delivery. It's the coked out rat ninja. Yeah.
She's wearing a long red cloak and a red blindfold across her eyes.
The same one we saw earlier, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Looks like it. And
I mean-
yeah, she reaches inside her flared sleeves and pulls out two mean-looking curved blades, and she clicks them together at the hilt into this double-edged hook knife. And she sniffs the air, and she smiles at you, V. And she says, "Your shape. You smell like a big teddy vesk. Let's play a game. I bet I'm quicker than you." And she very deftly starts skipping and jumping and cartwheeling and backflipping towards you. And
Oh my god! If you eat that coked out rat, you are going to be so high.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, you know what? I reckon you're probably faster than me too, but your entire head fits in my mouth, so fucking bring it.
she doesn't seem to care at this. She's just giggling inanely. And now I am going to invoke the Yosaki battle tactics, which I've been meaning to do for a long time now. They are going to swarm you, V, because there's more than one. Now, the way this works, they all get to go pretty much one after the other, but it will be the lowest initiative roll out of all of them. And anyone attempting to leave the threatened square takes an attack of opportunity from all of them. So give me a sec.
So they all stood around V,
Yes.
and they've all got a higher initiative than V.
Oh, wait, no, they all get to go before V. Fuck.
Yeah, I was going to say because otherwise V would have an action.
Yeah.
Okay, so, yeah, V. 4 tiny little Yosakis start pirouetting and ballet dancing around you and cartwheeling. One is a desert rat, one's a jaboa, and two are meerkats. And they don't do anything this turn, they're just dancing around you like sharks circling their prey with these knives glinting in the light. And then we move on to the next person in this combat, which is the sniper. Sniper is probably going to take a shot at you, Radar. You don't know what they are, but you just see like a crack of light come out of the darkness.
But I can see in the dark.
Nobody cares. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay.
What am I hit with?
Yeah, this sniper rifle bullet tears into your shoulder. Your shoulder is just about visible over the top of this pipe. Rips through the armor. You're not bleeding, but that winded you a lot more than it should have done. So 26 damage.
He's down to 76 stamina.
Next up,
Annoyingly, V is still on 46 stamina because they never got a rest. So.
Yep.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yay.
Next up is this honey badger thug. He is going to kick Harry Bueller off of the edge of this gantry.
Yeah, fuck you, Harry Bueller. There's two armed thugs over there, but I'm
Why are they so mean to Harry?
This was sort of their cohort.
Yeah, this guy used to be one of them, and they've just gone full douche towards him.
You don't know if he used to be one of them or not.
He said, what's his name? Expensive Skull Guy.
Yeah.
Was like, he worked for me. He got me the information I needed, and then I cut off
He is
to his
capable
fingers
of
because
lying and hyperbole.
Yeah.
So yeah, Harry is like ducking for cover. He's like looking over the edge. He might be like going for his zip ties, and then he just feels this guy's boot on his back. He's like, no, wait. And he falls all the way down from this gantry and just goes splat on the pumps below.
Oh, he's dead.
He's super dead.
Why do you ask these questions, V? Yes, he is very, very dead. There's just like a little red stain on the pumps now at ground level.
Yeah, gravity-assisted ferro-braking, I believe the technical term for that is.
That's right. I never even got to find out what his deal was.
Yeah.
And yeah, this thug is going to peer over the edge to make sure the job's done, and then start running back in the direction that his boss went, that Butcher went.
We'll never get to experience his rich and developed backstory.
Goodbye, guy who came to the bar once. We hardly knew you.
And yeah, V, it is your go. You are surrounded by 4 tiny riders backflipping all around you.
Cool.
Riders. These are rats.
That was a lot of effort, and it's all very impressive, but I'm going to set at least 2 of you on fire now. Sorry. Yeah, so it's breath weapon. Again, it's just an activity. It's 3d6 damage, 15 meter radius, 15-foot cone.
Is it coffee-flavoured fire?
It's going to smell vaguely of coffee, vodka.
Oh my god, it's going to smell like the morning after the night before.
It's a 15-foot cone, but it's quite narrow when it first comes out, and these guys are like right in front of you. Unless you have the ability Cleave, I'm going to say you're only going to hit one of them.
Still one.
Oh, I figured if they were backflipping around me, at least one of them's going to backflip into it.
One of them's going to backflip into it. Definitely, you'll hit one, but the others, I'll give them a reflex check.
Yeah, I mean, I'll leave it to your discretion. But the way I see it, they were doing that thing where like spinning around V super fast. So he was just going to shoot a line of fire and then wait for them all to like backflip into it, trying to stop and go in a different direction.
You will definitely hit one, but I will give the second one a reflex. Okay, V, you say what you're going to say, and then you just blast fire onto one of these rats.
Yes! It's me.
The others do stop. They sort of go, ugh, and sort of like back up. They stop dancing around you. Yeah. But this desert rat that you've set on fire just crumples to the floor, screaming in absolute agony. They're not making any attempt to put the fire out. But
precisely what they said.
Yeah, a bit of Red Velvet meta knowledge here. Red Velvet sharpens all of your senses, just so you can appreciate the high of breathing air. But pain is also a sense.
Yes.
Yes, it is. And if you're not a masochist...
And yeah, the cruel truth of Red Velvet is not just that it makes your eyeballs rot out of your skull, it's that you can't overdose on it, but you can overdose on painkillers. And the more Velvet you take, the more painkillers you think you need at the slightest injury. and that's why this drug is so deadly.
Yeah.
But it also feels really good, right?
It makes you appreciate the high of breathing the air, but if you stub your toe, it'll feel fucking awful.
V's going to put it on the maybe list.
It makes your eyeballs run out of your skull.
Literally, V. Look at them.
Yeah, I mean, the one that's clear, like, V's like, radar, I don't think these people are right in the head.
There's a small and sarcastic voice from around the corner that says, "You fucking think so?"
So yeah, how much damage does the fire do, V?
Dragon Gland, 3d6 damage, and then burn damage for 3 rounds on top of that.
So roll damage for your fire on this desert rat.
It's 11.
11, okay.
And it'll be 1d6 burn damage.
Until they put it out.
With
Yeah.
being in agony.
Okay, so it is now the turn of the Zosha Swarm. And yes, that's the name of this these cracked out ninjas.
It's 2/3 of the Zosha Swarm right now.
So yeah, one of them is just on fire. Yeah, one has been taken out of the swarm, and they're just writhing around. And the others are going to be like, "That was mean. You shouldn't do that. Bad, bad, Vesk." And yeah, the others are going to swarm around you in a flurry of blades. 21, does that hit you?
Yes, it beats KC.
Okay, second one. Ooh, that one off the table.
Okay, V's KC is 19, just say.
Okay, that one doesn't hit you. And that one does. Okay, so 2 of them hit you with their hook knives. So, please excuse me while I pick up this bucket of dice. Okay, so that's 30 damage in total.
Fucking hell.
So yeah, V, you now know what it is like to be caught in one of Ryder's trick attacks. But yeah, these Zoshas just start slashing at you wildly, with all of the vigor of someone who's just seen their best friend get attacked.
They have 30 stamina left before they get into the hell.
Okay, cool. So yeah, Radar, you'll go.
Okay, can Radar have a free action to ask V a question?
V is currently getting blitzed at the moment, so I don't know whether or not V would hear you.
On the comm?
Go on.
Just hear swearing and death.
V, you got that?
Ow, my ankle!
Do I shoot the sniper or the rats?
I mean, this is a bit of a long conversation. V's is like,
Shoot the sniper, I'll do it here.
Sniper it is. Right, Radar is going to line up the sniper, line up on their scope with his scope.
You're going to shoot the
So
sniper.
here we go.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, take your shot.
Ready?
Nice. Good.
oh my god, it's the fucking thing where he shoots him through the scope.
Oh my god, yes, that would be amazing!
Okay,
GM,
Full saving
talk me through
Private Ryan.
this.
well, roll your damage first of all.
40 damage.
40. Nice.
40, yeah, fucking hell. Oh, thank you so much, Dice.
So, yeah, well, I'm going to say from that, you basically blast this sniper rifle out of his hand. I'm going to roll reflex to see if he drops it, actually.
Oh, that's cool. We just see the sniper rifle just fall into the darkness, chasing Harry whatever his fucking name is.
Harry Bueller, yeah.
Towards oblivion, yeah.
Okay, he doesn't pass his reflex checks, so you blast this guy, you hear like a little yelp from the darkness, and then you see the sniper rifle tumbling out of this guy's hand, and it falls all the way down and clanks on the pipes, and eventually gets to like pump level, and this sniper is now disarmed, and he looks like he's been hit pretty badly by your round as well.
I'm going to let him go.
Cool.
and then for a move action,
Go on.
Radar is going to move up to the edge of the swarm so that one of them is flanked, and I think that breaks their swarm tactic.
I don't think it does. I think if something is swarming, you don't get to flank the swarm per se, but you definitely can just. You will be in melee range to slap one off of V, and there's only 3 in the swarm at the moment. I think once
one
there's
of them's on fire.
yeah, well, I think
so
once
slap that one.
I think once there's 2, it no longer counts as a swarm.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's your action, move action. Next is Butcher.
Hidden movement.
So yeah, hidden movement. You hear the metal clank of something over by where the blast doors are, but you can't see what's going on over there. And yep, that's Butcher's go. Moving on. Sniper who has lost his rifle, you're going to see movement now. He's going to abseil down on a little cable out of the darkness and go and try and get his rifle.
That's a long way to go, isn't it?
It's a long way down, but he's got like a little metal cable that he's kind of like abseiling down on and sort of like hopping from pipe to pipe. But he very sort of nimbly and deftly like hops down to like the pump room floor level and he picks up his rifle. But that's going to take his entire go, I'm going to say. Honey Badger Thug has gone off to assist Butcher with something. V, it is your go.
V digs deep,
Go on.
puffs and puffs, and
Blows the rats away.
indiscriminate fire.
Indiscriminate fire.
No, discriminate! No, not indiscriminate fire.
I mean,
here.
if they're surrounding me, then I'm going to hit at least one of them. So
And potentially radar.
Yeah, this is what I'm thinking. And also,
okay,
I'm
not
guessing,
that indiscriminate.
I'm guessing you've got your arms up, though, to like protect your face from all the slashing blades.
Oh no, V's face was a lost cause years ago.
Can you
they're
give me a
probably
reflex or a perception roll or something to make sure you don't hit radar with this blast?
You know what,
You are
actually,
under heavy duress.
I have confidence. Go for
Well, I
it.
rolled a 4, but I can add.
I don't.
Okay.
My
I
confidence
mean,
is suddenly
it's
shaken.
perception, so I can add a lot to that.
He is for perception.
Yeah, I'm going to be kind with this because holy shit.
That could be. No, fuck it. Could be funny.
19 to not set radar on fire.
Okay, 19 is enough. All right, so you
He's the only furry in the room I care about.
So you precision strike
Thanks.
another one of these Zoshas with your fire breath. They burst into flame. They do like the anime thing where you just see like their outline for a second before they get incinerated. Can you roll for damage?
So 6, 3, 4.
13. Okay. So yeah, another. This is the Jerboa. Just is incinerated. Just gets blasted out of the swarm, tumbles away on the metal gantry, and similarly to the first one, just starts crying in agony and writhing and rolling back and forth.
Do they fall off the gantry on fire?
1 second. No, they don't. This one, it's just got enough motor control to just cling onto the floor and just kick their feet and beat their fists on the metal gantry. Just absolute agony. This looks like it hurts more than it should for being on fire. Zosha 1, Desert Rat. She is going to use her action to put herself out. So...
Oh, they're learning.
So yeah, they sort of like roll around on the gantry, furiously pat themselves out. They look like they've been crying, even though they don't have any eyes. More of this black ichor is pouring down the sides of their cheek. And they sort of get themselves back up, pick up their blades, and they rejoin the swarm.
I have a question.
Go on.
They're blind as fuck, right? Mm-hmm. And it was implied that they're dealing by smell, because they said that V smelled like... They said this smelled like something in particular. I'm guessing they can only really smell burnt fur at this point on account of they were recently comprised mostly of burnt fur. Does that give them any penalties?
All of their other senses are heightened, essentially. They can hear, they can smell, they've got some other senses, touch, feel, taste, just all of these senses running on overdrive, and they're using those to perceive the world around them. That's what Red Velvet does, at a terrible price. Zosha 2 is on fire as well. They are also going to put themselves out and rejoin the swarm in the same way. And the other two, who are still encircling you, but they are going to try and attack you again, V. So 18 doesn't hit, and that is a 20. I'm guessing that does hit.
That does hit, yeah.
19
He's
hit to beat.
he's 19.
Right, okay, so here comes 1d8 plus 8 again. 8. So another 16 damage to you, V.
They rolled... Shit. So that's
Yep.
down to 14.
Ooh, almost into your HP. That's not good.
V's getting very pissed off at these little rat fuckers.
And we are back to the top of the round. Radar, you'll go.
Radar's going to walk up behind one of these cracked out ninja rats as they're doing their weird dancing thing. Tap her on the shoulder.
I mean, they're sort of encircling V at this point. They're going in a line, and there's like blades curling around and swishing around in the air.
The way
I
I'm
know,
imagining
I know.
it, they're like a hurricane of
Hurricane of Blades.
Then he's just gonna fucking backhand one of them over the side of the railing, or try to.
There you go.
With the power glove.
Power glove. Okay, so yeah, roll a hit.
Okay, that is a... Battle glove is +8 to hit, plus the 16 I've rolled on the dice, 24.
24. Is that KAC?
Hang on. No, it's powered. EAC.
EAC. Yep, that still hits. So
Yeah.
yeah, you see one of these like little pirouetting blind rats sort of tumbling around V, and you line up your glove and you just sucker punch one over the edge of this gantry, and she tumbles out of formation and hurtles over the edge of the gantry with a scream. You see some teeth flying through the air as she goes. Roll damage.
Why roll damage? She just fell to her
8.
death.
Well, no, because she might not. That's 15 plus 10 from the specialisation, 25 damage to her. Plus whatever gravity does.
Yeah, 25 damage straight off the bat, so that's
Yeah.
boom, and then I'm going to do a reflex save to see if she can catch herself.
So Radar basically does it while walking, just sort of
Yeah.
moves into her square, just punches her out of there. Yeah.
She does not save herself. She slams into some pipes on the way down and just goes splat onto the floor down below against one of the pump housings.
And then can Radar's next action be to say, "Hey, crackheads, come and have a go if you think you're hard enough."
Yes, you can. So,
And then intimidate, if that's... Can that be an intimidate roll, or...? He's just punched one of them into oblivion.
yeah, I think so.
Sorry, I rolled a 2 on the intimidate. Plus 13 is 15, that's nothing.
I was going to say, you can't dye your black fur against them because they can't see anything.
Yeah, I know, so I just have to go with the regular old intimidating, and it just didn't land, apparently.
Menacing growl.
Yeah.
They all turn to you in this formation and they say, "You're both bullies. We don't like bullies."
Do I get to respond?
No.
There's a free action. Oh,
No, you don't get free actions. Fuck off. Shut up.
damn it.
Shut up
We
about dark
exist
vision.
to make...
Nobody cares about dark vision. Shut. Okay.
Well, they have permanent dark vision. In that their vision is dark.
They can never see again, in fact. Yes.
Yeah, they have no vision.
Okay, it is now Butcher's go again.
He skedaddles.
Okay, you guys hear a screech from behind the blast doors as they peel open with a sort of grinding, reverberating shake that fills the room. And you see a monster. It's a huge dark shape, swoops out from behind this blast door, and it slams down onto one of the gantries, gripping onto it and twisting the metal.
He's in a mech.
And yes, it is a huge, hulking bird mech, about 15 foot tall. I want you to imagine a giant version of Flyby.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna hack it.
It's got these razor-sharp talons on its feet, no arms, and as it hunkers down onto this gantry, it slowly starts to unfurl these huge metal wings that fold out into fiendish blades where the primary feather should be. And as they unfold, you can see a bright red stripe painted across the right wing of this mech. And the rest of this thing seems to be made entirely out of like beaten gunmetal. It looks like a very early prototype.
Oh my god, no, it looks like a house robot from Robot Wars.
Either that or that thing that Tony Stark builds when he's like escaping
Yes. You mean the best Iron Man?
the best
suit.
Iron Man suit. And yeah, in the center there is a small armored glass cockpit where Butcher is sitting, who rather comically is pulling levers and switches and pedals, and he's got an angry, snarling grimace on his face. And he speaks from inside it, and he looks like he's got some kind of voice booster that makes him sound a bit less nasally.
So, you want a fight? I'll give you a fight. Let's see how you do against Phoenix. It's been in need of a field test.
And then you hear the jets on this thing fire. It lights up before dropping down, and they fire again just before to soften the landing. And it slams down in front of you, Radar.
Does he do a superhero landing?
No, he can't. He doesn't have any arms. It's just got wings.
In my head canon, it's basically like, he says it needs a field test, and V and Radar just simultaneously stop what they're doing, just start typing on their wrist pads, and it just shuts down.
Oh yeah, I've already got Overload primed.
Yeah, same.
But yeah, Radar, these nasty-looking sharp metal wings sort of raise up around you like a cage of knives. And he is going to try and intimidate you. That was his move action. This is an intimidate. roll.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Radar has literally died. How is this intimidating?
Now, he actually has a lot of class features which let him do intimidate stuff because he has some classes in Envoy. Dispiriting Taunt, there it is.
What's it do?
As a standard action, you can taunt an enemy within 60 feet, attempt an intimidation check with the same DC as a check to demoralize that enemy. If you fail the check, your enemy is off target, but if you succeed, that enemy is instead shaken until the end of your next turn.
Ah, right, okay. Gets a 1, doesn't it?
No, it's actually pretty fucking high. Okay, so we've got 41. I told you this guy was built for intimidation.
Yeah, but what am I comparing that to?
It's got to be sense motive.
Sense motive is +2. Well, I can't beat that.
Oh, okay. So, in any other situation, you know this guy would be just trying to rattle you with this giant fucking scary bird mech, but for some reason, seeing this thing up close with all of its knives pointed at you really does shake you more than it should. So yeah, you now have the condition shaken. And yeah, he's going to say,
Not nice, is it, mutt? Having some big mean metal bastard looming over you the whole time. Looks like the boot's on the other foot now, though, doesn't it? You look so small down there.
But anyway, yeah, you're not only off target, but you are considerably freaked out by this now.
Yeah, that's fair.
And yeah, that's Butcher's entire go. It is now the go of Sniper Hair, who it has reached his rifle, has picked it up, probably not going to be in a position to be able to see you to get a clear shot. So he's going
You need to know when to quit.
So he is now going to start ascending back up the metal cable.
Sorry, in my head, he's like, "Hold the battle. I gotta get this.
Wait, I've dropped my gun."
Yeah, I've dropped my gun.
Oh, bugger! And he starts climbing back up the rope. But he's now sort of like looking around the room for a place to relocate to because his position has been compromised. Honey Badger Thug, you're not sure where he's gone. V, it's your go.
Right, I am going to, as a standard action, activate my energy shield because I need hit points. So
Yeah, good idea.
it's hit points equal to intel plus mechanic level.
Right, okay, so yeah, you sort of like hold your arms up, picking shields from the flurry of blows and sword swipes coming in from all around you. And you take a moment to like tap something on your wrist pad, and yeah, you deploy your emergency shield, and you get however many free hit points for however long it lasts.
It's 14 hit points for 10 minutes.
Nice, okay. Or until they get hacked away.
Or until they get hacked away.
Right, it is now the go of Flyby.
I've just had a wonderful thought.
Go on.
I need to write this down. Sorry, this is entirely unrelated to this combat.
Okay.
But I figured out why the big bird mech made Radar scared.
Does Radar have an irrational fear of birds?
No, it's because the people who deployed the warhead on him were the Brent, who are hawk people.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
Does that work? Does that scan?
Cannon. Head cannon.
I'm adding it to the cannon.
Okay.
And then Flyby, who until this point has been up in the rafters,
Yes.
is going to sweep across up to a big, less useful fly guy with a rat in it,
He's a mouse, but yeah.
and just slam up onto the visor with their wings extended, covering as much of the visor as possible.
So what, you're going to try and blind the mech?
I'm going to land there, and it might cause him some blindness, but what I'm then going to do is I'm going to use Overload. Because I'm play out all the mechanic tricks for this
Overload. Okay. So what are you trying to overload?
one. His mech.
The robot.
So that's going to be the power core, I'm going to say.
Yeah, okay, we'll go for the power core then.
Because this actually does have like subsystems in it.
Didn't know this had subsystems.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it does. I'm using the mech combat thing on Hephaestus.
This is our first time fighting a mech, so...
It is.
I'll tell you right now, it won't be our last.
Probably not. So yeah, the DC is 19 to beat.
Okay, so what happens here... I'm going to roll that. Yeah, so what happens here is that Flyby swoops down to try and slam into the cockpit and cover it up. But Flyby hits a shield before it gets to the cockpit. All of the damage that Flyby would have done in their overload is absorbed. So I'm going to say the shield is now down, but you don't get to overload any subsystems. So, we are back to the rat storm.
Both of them.
There's 3 of them, actually. They are now all back into the...
I punched one into oblivion.
Yes, there were 4, there are now 3.
Oh,
yeah,
I thought
it's
there
the
were
one
only
that it's
three.
the one that was on
Sorry.
fire. It's back.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry, my bad. Thought there were only 3.
There are only 3. Now...
To start with.
So, yes, this blade storm just... Yeah, there's like more flashing of metal, and through the slashing and your shield taking some of the blow, you hear them singing. And they're doing it sounds like a fucking lullaby, and they're sort of saying, "We can hear your heart beat, we can hear your heart beat. How many beats before it stops? How much blood will spill before you drop?" 2 of them hit you, and you take 31 damage.
Oof. Okay, yeah, that takes pretty much all the temporary hit points and the rest of V's stamina, which means that V is into hit points.
Oof. Okay, so yeah, there's like a little spurt of blood out of one of your arms. Yeah, your shield is pretty much hacked away instantly, unfortunately.
It served its purpose.
It has. Back to the top of the round, Radar, it's your go. You are encased in a cage of metal blades, and your hands are shaking as well. What do you do?
I'm okay. I'm not back in the pod. I'm not back. I, GM, would like to remote hack the mech.
Not like I predicted you would do this or anything.
Well, so it is a DC 24 check for him. It is perception.
Perception. I will say, this mech has a PowerPoint ability, Resist, and it is before attempting a saving throw, the mech can activate this ability and roll 1d4 and add the result to resistance bonus to the saving throw.
Cool, so it gets the whatever you roll on the d20 plus that d4, plus the other factors.
And it's perception, right?
Perception, yes.
Okay, so we've got a 17 plus 11 plus 1d4. I think that's already beaten it, isn't it?
26 to beat. What did you roll?
17 plus 11.
Yeah, that'd be 28.
28. Okay, shit.
Yeah.
So, no, the remote hack does not work. However...
Shit!
No, because you've got a mechanic ability that stops you taking hack damage, right?
Yes, I think.
Okay, yeah, have a look for that, because if not, then you're going to get shock gridded. I put that on there as a deterrent because I knew that, hey, 2 mechanics are probably going to try and hack this thing.
Let's be fair, if anybody's going to get shocked by it, it's going to be Radar.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think it does prevent him from taking shock grid damage.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh no!
Maybe I should have disabled that instead.
Maybe you should have disabled that.
I didn't know it was there.
Well, no, you're not meant to.
Can I disable that instead?
Maybe once you know that it exists, but yeah, that's going to do 8d6 damage.
Roll it.
Oh, it's only 19. You're fine.
Wow, that was lucky.
So
That
yeah,
was fucking lucky. Fucking hell.
what does it look like when you hack? Is it just your eyeball moving?
So the remote hack is him basically tapping on the forearm of his mechanical arm,
Right.
which is basically got touch-sensitive buttons, but there's no like visual screen to it, so nobody really knows it's there. So he's just tapping his forearm while staring at the mech, and yeah, the mechanical eye is whirring.
Yeah, so he sees you doing that, he's like,
Naughty.
and he flips up a button on his one of the levers on his dashboard and presses it, and then you start shaking and being electrocuted in place. Okay, and yeah, it is now Butcher's go. So yeah, he's gonna shock you in place, and then he's gonna reach out with one of these giant razor talons on his feet. He's gonna pick you up and sort of like slam you into the floor, like what a secretary bird does to a snake.
Roll to grapple.
Rolling to grapple, so that's
Yeah, you got to beat my CMD.
okay. So we've got a what is that? Is that a 9? Yeah, it's a 9. 9 plus 15.
Still doesn't grab him.
Still doesn't grab him.
He's
Okay.
very, very gangly.
Yeah. So he takes a swat at you with these talons and misses. So you sort of duck out of the way.
Fucking brilliant.
Okay. And yeah, that's Butcher's go.
Yay.
Is it though? Is he going to move anywhere? Probably not. What he is going to do instead is he's going to replenish, which is a PowerPoint ability.
Ooh.
Yeah, so he sort of like takes one step back on one of his haunches, hits a button, and the shield regenerates on his mech.
Eat.
Yep.
Alright, he has a finite number of those. It's probably only somewhere in the region of 30 or 40.
Shields are for cowards.
Says V, deploying a shield.
What's the next action, V?
Well, it's not your go yet. It's now the go of the sniper hare, who is going to probably take a shot at radar. He can't quite see through all of the grating yet, but yeah, he's going to try and climb into a new sniper's position and not hit his boss.
Yeah, stupid loyal henchman.
So what is the thing for firing into combat?
It's a -4 to hit.
Oh, okay. 26 to hit.
AC's 27!
Okay, so yeah, pings off the floor next to you.
Oh, Christ, okay. This is why you want that. This is that freebooter armor, RJ, that we bought in the Vescarium.
Yeah, it's kind of bullshit. It's more heavily
It's not.
It is more heavily armored than this mech.
Yeah, but
Just
mechs have
because- no.
vulnerabilities, whereas armor
Yeah,
is just
to be
armor.
fair to that as well, a severe portion of Radar's KAC is his dexterity, so it's just him getting out of the way.
It's still bullshit. Anyway, V, it is now your go.
Right, question. These 3 remaining bastard rat dude girls.
Yes, that have just taken slashes at you with their hook knives.
Are they wearing ear protection?
No, they're not.
No. And the drug that they're on, it amplifies everything, doesn't it?
Yes, it amplifies every sense.
Okay, I am going to remote hack the building and turn the pumps back on.
Oh, there you go.
That's clever.
That's very clever. Okay.
Now we're thinking
Fuck you,
with
you
portals.
stupid little rat bastards. 18 plus computers, which is something bullshit and big.
18
Yes,
plus
Get
computers.
in there, twist the
Okay.
knife. It's not opposed either. There's no one to stop you.
No, there's no one to stop you doing it. So yeah, I'm going to say, how hard are you going to turn them back on? Are you going to turn them back on to like 100% or try and go beyond that?
1,000.
100% is a good starting point.
Coward.
Yeah, there's this huge sort of whirring cacophony just comes back up. The room starts vibrating a little harder, and the Zoshas. One's okay, that one's not. So yeah, one of them is like covering her ears at this point and breaks out of the swarm. Looks like she's in pain again, just like screaming, desperately trying to keep her ears covered. But yeah, again, your tactic has paid off. One of them is not able to cope with the amount of noise in this place.
Fucking clever, dude.
Much to the dismay of Butcher, who is looking at the combat and just going,
What are you doing? Get back in the fight!
but of course she can't hear. So yeah, that's your go, V. Anything else you want to do?
Yeah, because it's a free action and because it's bullshit, Wormling Dragon Gland in the general direction of the rest of these Rosoki bastards. So.
Okay, yeah, you will definitely hit one of them. I will roll reflex to see if the other one also doesn't get out of the way in time.
Whoosh.
So, one sec. You set both of them on fire.
Yes, see.
Best day at work ever.
Get in there, my lads. Go
Yeah.
on.
Think you're smarter than me?
They never said they were
They never
smart.
said they were.
They never claimed that.
Yeah, well.
You're burning children.
V
It was
claiming to be
implied.
smarter than 2 children.
Yeah.
Oh, are they kids?
Yes!
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. They made some
They're
bad
like,
life choices.
they're like 15-year-olds, man.
Wow, this is way more morally nibblers now.
They're this planet's knife-wielding chavs. They're high on crack, and they're trying to stab you. Burn them.
Yeah,
Eh.
Butcher took these people off the street, trained them up, and turned them into his own personal bodyguards. That's what these people are.
Into shit ninjas.
Into shit
Kind of
ninjas.
feel a bit weird about that.
Oh, now you do. That's your fucking hard border, is it? That they're
Children? Yes!
Yeah. Oh, okay. I did tell you that they were children, but you didn't seem to care at
They
the
were
time.
small.
So cutting fingers off is perfectly fine.
Which one did I cut a finger off?
Anyway.
Oh, yeah, we did do that.
So yeah, the swarm has now disintegrated.
What's the fire damage?
Oh yeah, well V's got to roll that first.
It's 3d6.
Oh Christ!
3, 1, 4. Oh, wow, 5.
5? Oh.
Yes, 3 and 1 and a 1.
Yeah, okay. And the next one?
3, 2, 6.
6. Okay.
Yes.
Not great, but it stopped
No.
the swarm happening.
This dice is bullshit.
Okay, so...
Anyway, so, Fly Guy. Did I move my good bitch?
You've already done two things.
Did I move my good
Yeah.
bitch?
Your hack was Fly Guy, because otherwise you wouldn't have been able to do this Firegland thing.
Yes, my good bitch.
I accept these terms and conditions.
I could only be silent for so long, I'm sorry.
No, I mean, you don't need to be silent. I know that's not in the rules, Ty. Anyway, that's V's go. That's a pretty fucking good go, considering you're on death's door with 35 HP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could do better.
Who's next?
So now it's the Zosha's go. They're both on fire.
They take D6.
D6 damage.
Yeah. Then you try and put it out.
So that's 3 damage to her. She is screaming in mortal agony again, but she's going to be rolling around on the gantry, trying to desperately pad herself out. That's her entire go, I think. She can't do anything else with that. And... oh, that's just 1 fire damage for that one. And she's also going to pat herself out. Again, screaming in mortal agony. Sort of props herself up against the other one. And the one who has been covering her ears, she's going to, like, tug her blindfold down, like, over her sort of ear canal.
Never kill.
Yeah, and sort of try and get back in the fight. And Radar, back to you.
Right, having rolled out the way of these fucking giant claws and rolled upright again, the Radar's gonna, literally, his focus hasn't broken, he's still trying to hack.
Still to hack. Okay, go for it.
Yeah, but he's gonna disable the shock grid this time.
Let it go. 19 plus whatever his perception is.
Probably at least +5, so that just didn't work.
Fuck. Okay, shock grids is disabled now, so he's like thumping his console, like, come on, it's not working!
Yeah.
But yeah, he, well, you failed to hack him, essentially, and it is now his go. Instead of trying to grapple you, he's just going to take a swipe at you with these big knife wings. So,
Yeah. Save me, armor.
27 to hit.
Okay. Not quite limber enough to get out of the way of it.
No.
Snipes across his belly.
Ugh.
Damage. Yeah.
Slashes him open across the belly. Okay, 19 damage.
Ooh. That's not bad.
It's not bad, not terrible.
That's what he took from the shock grid.
Yeah. And he's going to try and intimidate you again with his move action, Dispiriting Taunt.
Okay. I'm going to use that as an attack of opportunity.
No, it doesn't work like that, unfortunately. It's an actual feat ability.
Yeah, it's still weird though. This guy's got weird feet.
You got weird feet!
Weird. He's got weird feet. Fucking hell.
Wait.
So yeah, I'm going to do a intimidation roll. You can contest it with a sense motive. So it's 18 plus 19. Can you...
Yeah. No, because Radar sense motive is 2.
Okay, so yeah, this guy takes a slash at you with his wing, and really sending chills down your spine seeing this thing coming at you. And so yes, you are now off target again.
Yay.
Ugh. Sniper is going to take another shot at you as well. 5 plus ranged attack. That doesn't hit. Nope. So yeah, another shot pings off of the gantry next to you.
Hold still!
No!
You stop
Vee.
shooting. Oh
Vee,
god.
back to you.
I'm dodging blades, I'm dodging bullets, and I'm having flashbacks. I've got enough on my plate.
Just freaking out.
Just incoherent screaming at this point.
Oh yeah, as a free action, Butcher's going to yell out,
Why the fuck did no one tell me they were technicians?
Yeah, I'm actually a mechanic. It's a slightly separate
Oh,
class.
shut up, Vesk.
So these 3 rat bastards. So two of them are on fire. The one that
No, they've put themselves out, but they are now out of the swarm.
Okay, right. Yeah.
2 of them have put themselves out, and the other one has just pulled their blindfold up over their ears.
Yeah,
Replenish and do it again.
potentially. I was tempted to try and boot this one off the balcony.
You certainly can try, yes.
I have fucking metal boots, so...
Yeah, you do.
And
You do have face
You can
stompers,
just
and they
toe
are probably
pump
my
one of
favourite
them.
thing about V's attire.
and this thing is small, so... Yeah, I do that thing I said.
Small, like, crab.
Go on.
It's
So
15 plus...
you've got a rat in front of you, and you've got a jaboa and a meerkat.
I'm going for the one that tugged their blindfold into an earfold.
That would be the meerkat.
Okay, right. Also, what do their eyes look like underneath the
You
light
don't,
bulb?
you don't know. You can't see their eyes.
So they're keeping it over their eyes. They're tucking it down also over their ears.
Yes.
Yes.
I got you. I thought they were like readjusting it to certain thing. I was kind of hoping. Have you seen Minority Report?
Long
it first
time
came
ago.
Okay,
yeah.
so there's a character in that
century.
sells drugs, and they also happen to be drugs that make you go blind. And there's a bit where he just takes off a pair of glasses, and he's just got these holes with like.
I'm picturing something like that, just blackened craters
Yeah,
where their
that's-
eyes used to be. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what I had in mind as well.
And if they cry, black ichor drips down their cheeks.
Yeah. Well, I'm
Oh,
gonna make.
that's metal as fuck.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna make them cry because I'm gonna boot this one in the face. I rolled a 15.
You've already made them cry,
I'm gonna make
you
them cry more.
bully.
But they
Roll a
started
15.
it.
Roll a 15.
So 25.
Against their KAC, yeah, that hits.
Yep, I'm gonna kick them really hard, square in the.
Just go,
I mean,
just
how
go
cool-
for centre mass.
Yeah, V's boot almost has more centre mass than than them.
So,
yeah.
yeah,
You're going to hit them in the torso and their limbs are going to shoot off in all different directions.
Yeah, V just draws their foot back and then just cannons it into
Oh,
this
God.
thing's chest as hard as possible. And that's 1d3 plus 18, and I'm also trying specifically to kick them over the edge, so I don't know if you want to gimp that for the sake of...
So yeah, roll damage, and then I'll do the reflex check.
Okay, that's 3 plus 18, that's 21.
21, okay.
Fucking brilliant.
So yeah, this meerkat has only just like pulled her thing up over her ears just to see this giant metal Vesk foot hurtling towards her. There's a little puff of red mist as this meerkat hurtles over the gantry, and that's a nat 1. She does not grab onto the gantry to save herself. Just screams, tumbles down to her death, and just goes splat against the bottom of the pump. And she is out of combat.
Right, it's 2D, thinks V to themselves. Ow.
Ow!
Well, V's thinking ow, because they've got like all these like razor thin cuts just covering...
Yes, you're
Bits of
currently
body.
experiencing death by 1,000 cuts at the moment.
So I'm in two minds. I was going to use flyby to activate energy shield for V, which is mechanical jittery, but I just remembered there's a sniper.
I mean, you still can. You're still on critical damage HP.
There's so many. This is what's known as a target-rich environment because.
Yeah.
Okay, the sniper keeps trying to shoot radar, so V's going to send flyby directly up towards where the sniper is and just smack into him in the face.
Okay. I'm going to roll reflex for the sniper to try and make him dodge out of the way. That one again. No. Smacks straight into him. Does Flyby have an unarmed strike?
No, they don't. I'm just going to hit him in the face. He can probably swap flyby away with some effort, but he can't do that while shooting a gun. So
That is true, yes. So I'm going to say it doesn't do any damage, it just bonks into him.
yeah, it doesn't. It just needs to distract him long enough to.
Oh yeah, it has. So yeah, Flyby has got all up in his grill and is just like buzzing around him. This hair is like swatting at him, but he is now no longer shooting at radar. So yes, good job.
Yay. Thank you, V.
Okay, that's Flyby's go.
V's like kneeling down, covered in blood, like panting heavily, and just like holds up their thumb.
Okay, yes, it is now Zosha 1's go. This is the rat fella.
These two didn't put ear protection on yet, did they?
They did not.
Are there any kind of disadvantage because the pumps are still running?
Well, no, they're just knuckling through it. Essentially, I did the a fortitude saving throw, and they beat it.
It's running out of mechanic trickery.
Yeah.
Just set him on fire!
Well, it's too late. You've already had your go.
Yeah.
And yeah, this one is going to take another swing at you with her hook knife. The 21 to hit.
Doesn't hit. Oh wait, no, hold on.
Oh.
Shit, it does. Flyby's
Oh,
thing open.
God
Flyby
damn it.
has more armor than V.
Damn it, V! We need to get you some armor.
V is a thinker, not a
Fighter.
yeah.
Then why is V always armed?
And dumb.
Because they're also a Vesk.
Yeah.
V built the Leica,
Yes, and
and they're not dumb.
Britain built the Titanic. That's at the bottom of the Atlantic. You take 11 damage.
Well, that's
Fucking hell, got him with the Titanic repulse. That was brilliant.
You're welcome.
What an excellent counterstroke.
yeah. Oh, look, that was very well played.
Yeah.
Brackets, fuck you.
And yeah, this rat just leaps over you, takes a swipe, another spurt of blood comes out.
Not the face.
Probably your back if you've put
Not
your
the
arms up
back.
to defend yourself. Not the back.
Not anywhere.
Stop stabbing me, stupid little shitty. Ah!
The second one is not going to strike at UV. They're going to try and head for radar. So you probably don't see this happening, radar, because you're heavily focused on Butcher. But yeah, this second, this is the Jerboa, so they're going to run up behind you. Hear the little pit pat pat of tiny little feet as one cartwheels up behind you and takes a slash at you with her knife. But it doesn't hit.
Yay.
Pings off your armor. She's used to a softer target.
I like to imagine Radar at the last second just rolls his bionic arm in the way.
All that, yeah. I was going to say, it just pings off of your armor. You just turn around like, what?
Yeah.
And we are back to the top of the round. Radar, so you'll go.
Radar, who has just had something ping off of his armor / shoulder, he's also still sort of screaming under his breath.
I'm helping, boss.
Don't just stand there, you silly girl. It's him.
Hey, lass, you want to play a game?
I like games.
Excellent. This one's called Pain.
Punch.
Yeah, Radar punches over the power fist. And I've rolled an 18
An 18?
plus melee.
Oh.
Which with battle glove, so that is 18, 26 to hit.
Yeah, easy.
2d8 plus 10 damage.
Are you aiming to put her anywhere, or
In a grave.
well, no, like over the edge
sorry,
of the gantry?
Yeah, he's just going to backhand slap her over the gantry.
Go on, roll it.
22 damage to her face.
Okay, I'm now rolling a reflex to see if she catches herself. Okay, so you backhand her away. Another scream, another spray of teeth. She sort of backflips, tumbles away, but she's able to grab onto the safety rail and stop herself falling over the edge. And she's just left hanging there, just sobbing profusely.
She can't speak, her face is numb. Radar just shocked her.
I don't like this game! Okay, that's your go.
Yeah, that's Radar's go. How many of these wee rat warrior things are left?
Two
Two.
remain.
It's her and the rat, the actual rat, isn't
Yes.
it? Yeah.
It's now Butcher's go. Butcher's going to do exactly the same thing to you with his big wing.
Oh god, it's a bitch slap chain.
Yep.
He slapped harder. Come on, Radar, you gotta dodge this.
Okay, so rolling to attack. 26, it misses. Yep.
Yes!
I like to imagine he misses because Radar is backhanding, so he sort of just moved out the way as this wing goes whoosh, past his face.
Yeah. So you're dodging out of the way of this thing. No, good job.
Yeah. I wonder if I can throw one of the rat people at Butcher.
You can try. You're running out of them.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
We already have history of beating one Yosaki with another Yosaki.
we can find other things to throw at them.
They're so aerodynamic, just like Ryder.
Okay, it's now Sniper's go. He's going to take... he can't take a shot at you because he's got Flyby all up in his grill, but he's going to try and knock Flyby out of the air with the butt of his rifle. Okay, so we've got 19 plus 6.
25.
Yep, that's more than 24.
Oh, okay.
But
so
they also have 100 health, because fuck.
because fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is 14 damage with an unarmed strike.
I say,
Yeah.
that made no difference to them. Like,
No, they're fine.
100 minus 14.
I like to think Flyby's visor just glitches a little bit. And yeah, V, it is now your go. Your drone is being assaulted, and you are also being assaulted by a rat.
Well, one rat. I mean,
One rat.
I'm going to keep kicking them until it stops working. So, minus 23,
23, yep, that hits. Okay, roll damage.
2,
I love that.
plus
damage.
18, 20.
Oh, okay, right. They're still in their stamina points, so... But yeah, you do manage to sort of boot them over the edge of this gantry again, and... they save themselves, unfortunately. Yeah, they sort of grip onto the sort of grated gantry and stop themselves before they completely go over the edge.
Okay, Flyby is going to try and grab this guy's rifle, because he's a sniper, and without it he is useless.
Wow.
As demonstrated.
Okay, so is that a combat maneuver? I need a base
So-
attack bonus plus strength plus special size modifier.
The problem with the special size modifier is what official size is Fly Guy?
They're tiny, aren't they?
yeah.
They're small. So that's
They will
negative 2.
Yeah, my -2.
You sure you want to do this?
Fuck it. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Go on, roll it.
4. Plus... Doesn't
4.
matter, does it?
No.
No.
No. Sorry.
Because even without the strength modifier, there's already a -2.
Does it at least distract him from taking another shot his next turn?
Yes, it does. Yeah, they are in melee combat now, so they can't take a shot without provoking an attack of opportunity.
Yes. Partial success. I'll take it.
Yeah,
That's the point. Just lock him down.
and that's kind of why you've done this.
Yeah.
So yeah, Zosha 1 is going to take another swing at you, V, with her hook knives.
Wait, I thought she was clinging onto the side of the thing still.
No,
That's Zosha 2.
That's Zosha 2.
God, so many fucking Zoshas.
There are 2 less now. May not hit. 17. Does that hit? Doesn't, does it?
V, no, it doesn't. V's armor did something.
She's looking for places on you that don't have blood coming out of them. Oh, those legs are nice. Oh, that must be why.
Oh, thank fuck. The one part of V that's armored.
And Zosha 2 is going to take another swing at... get back on her feet and take another swing at you, Radar. Okay. So we've got 28.
That's a hit.
That's it. Oh, no! Okay, so yeah, little meerkat runs towards you, leaps above your head, and slashes down on you with a hook knife. And does 17 damage. Oof.
Ow! My armor.
Shower.
Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer, Radar. That's all I will say. Radar, it's your go.
Well, I'm going to remote hack him.
So you're going to remote hack him again.
I'm going to remote hack him.
Okay, right, go for it.
26 to beat. And I'm disabling the shock grid.
Yeah, you've already disabled the shot grid. That's out of the question.
Yep.
Fuck's sake, that's 19 again, plus 11.
Doesn't matter.
So yeah, there's like a hacking war going on between you and this mouse in a giant bird mech. You're just standing there doing the 90s hacker thing.
It's not much of a war, is it? It's just radar's just not working.
To be fair, this mech does have quite a complex system. It's got a hardened computer exterior and this resistibility. Right, so, because this is Butcher's go again, he is going to use a PowerPoint ability. He's going to do aim. And yeah, he's going to try and grapple you again with his giant razor-sharp talons.
Uh-oh.
Yep. He's going to lunge towards you. Remember we were talking about evolution a few episodes ago?
Yeah.
What was it you were saying about radar and being hard to kill? And...
Hubris? Yeah.
He is hard to hit. It's only because the mech had some bullshit that he got to hit him.
Oh, it's bullshit now that it gets through your ridiculously high KAC, is
Bullshit because I don't have a mech.
Yeah.
You are a mech! You're the same KAC and EAC as it. Actually, no, you're higher than it.
Yeah, so what? He's just smaller and harder to hit. He does not punch anywhere near as good as it.
23 damage. He just grabs you and squeezes you between these talons. And you're now pinned to the floor. Yes, this is not a pretty sight.
You know that like cartoon you did of Ryder with the hand gripping her and she's got like the cartoon squeeze face?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's that again. And I'm guessing you're into your HP now as well. Oof.
Yeah.
Sniper's going to take another swing at Flyby. So...
Flyby beeps at them.
Nope.
23 to hit.
Nope. EAC
Nope.
KC 24.
Yeah!
Nice. Good job, Flyby. So yeah, he takes a swing. Flyby sort of like looms back a little and just out of the arc. Say, boss, we've got to get out of here! And Butcher's just like stomping radar under the void, just like...
Can't you see I'm busy?
He just looks up for a moment and
What sort of condition is this building at this point? Because we detonated a car bomb a bit ago.
there is smoke sort of pillaring up. You can see it just in the skylight, just at the top. You can hear the fire alarms going off. People are reacting to it, and people have noticed that a bomb has gone off outside. But yeah, V, it is now your go. You've got one rat behind you that's just taken a swipe at one of your heels, and you are bleeding profusely.
It's unarmed strike again, isn't it?
It's going to have to be.
17 plus all of that.
Yeah, that hits.
So this time V's just gonna like spin around and You know, every part of V is a weapon. Their tail has a... What was it you called it? A thagomizer.
A thagomizer.
Thagomizer.
The Thagomizer, yeah.
Yes, you're going to hit them with a
You're going to
thagomizer.
thagomize them. So, for those that don't know, a thagomizer, and Sai told me this, is when you have a tail with a whole bunch of spikes on it.
It's what a stegosaurus has on its
Yeah.
tail.
I am a
Yeah.
stegosaurus. So, yeah, so V's just going to like whip their tail around, smack it into this person, and just cannon them into this, like, the side of the gantry again. Maybe they'll fall to their death this time.
You thagomize this rat off the edge again.
I do it for 19 damage, because I rolled a 1.
Oh, well, I mean, that still put them into their HP. So yeah, there's a spurt of blood. They get knocked over the edge, and they don't catch themselves.
Yeah.
So yeah, Rat 1 gets smacked with the Stagomizer, tumbles over the edge, bounces off the gantry, and goes splat against the bottom of the pump housing.
Yeah!
And they are now out of combat.
Fucked all the way off.
And yeah, at this point, I think Zosha's going to be like, "We're running out of options here, boss." But Butcher is not listening. He is busy. Zosha 2 is going to take another swipe at Radar with the hook knife. Doesn't hit. You're fine.
V, can you the robot? As he's being punched into the ground.
One thing at a time.
In my head, Butcher is so intent on smashing Radar up and down that she took a swing. He just lifted him out of the way.
Yeah. Get out of the way. Yeah. So Flyby, over to you.
Yes.
Just attack.
Flyby's go. That's the thing. Flyby can't grapple because they're a drone. But I want to wrap around to, this guy's like face so he can't see what he's doing. 11 plus 10.
That's 11 plus 10, so 21, and that's to beat the CMD, right? It doesn't beat it, unfortunately.
Boo.
Yep. So yeah, that's Flyby's go. Unfortunately, they don't manage to distract the hare in the same way. He kind of ducks out of the way. I thought if you fail the CMD attack, you get an attack of opportunity by default. Because we did that.
Yeah. I think you do. Yeah. If you fail a grapple, they get to hit you.
Okay.
Try to hit you.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to say that happens. So yeah, this hare ducks down and then takes another donk at Flyby with their unarmed strike.
Mm-hmm.
So we have got 22.
Does not hit.
Okay, so yeah, there's a mad flailing contest going on over there at the moment. Okay, we've got Zosha 2 left. They're going to notice that Radar is preoccupied and sort of lift their head up over to V again and smile and start walking over with their blade. And yeah, they're going to take another swing at you, V.
Spit blood.
That doesn't hit, don't worry.
Oh, thank fuck for that.
Oh, someone's going to get kicked.
So they start walking over to you, but because their ears are blocked essentially by all the noise in the pump room, they trip up. And they start confidently walking over to you and just go, ow! And that's their entire go.
I find that weirdly relatable.
Radar, back to you.
Yes, right. Radar's going to try a remote hack again because it's...
Go on, it's got
his
to work.
exocortex.
It's got to work one of these times.
Roll it.
Okay, I made this guy a monster, didn't I? That's better. So 3 plus perception of 11.
It doesn't work.
Doesn't
Radar
work.
hacks his mech.
Okay, you're into the mech.
Yep.
I'm in.
Yeah, I'm in. So,
Yeah.
how this works is system failure. So roll a d20. The number that you roll will affect the subsystem that you turn to malfunctioning.
Yeah, hang on. Let me find a not shit d20.
Yep. It's the one that isn't cocked.
I reckon you should use the cocked one. You've earned it.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the cock one. I just rolled it just to see what would happen, and it did get a 20.
Oh, for
But
fuck's
I'm gonna
sake.
roll this. I'm gonna roll this proper one.
Okay.
18.
18. That's the
Yeah.
power core. So,
Ooh, you don't say.
yeah. So the rate at which the mech is able to generate shield points and power points is halved. So essentially, I'm going to say he can't generate any more power points, so he can't use his abilities anymore.
Okay, I'd also like to overload it.
Overload what? The power core?
The power core.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not going to completely render it inoperable, if that's what you're after. I mean, you've rendered his power core malfunctioning. That's pretty
Yeah.
good.
That's good. It's not looking good. Carry on with the rest of the turn. If I find something, I'll yell.
It's his go next.
Yeah.
I should read faster.
You should.
Yeah.
Okay, so while you're desperately reading through the rulebook, trying to find extra bullshit to do,
Yeah, basically.
yeah, he's going to notice his power core is glitching, and yeah, he's going to be like,
Right, I've had just about enough of you fucking mutt.
and he's going to fire the jets up and start flying towards the skylight.
Am I still grappled?
You are still grappled.
It's taking you with him.
He is taking you with him.
Oh boy!
I can show you the world.
Here I go flying again.
That's my fucking dog.
Oh no! And yeah, he's gonna give you a nice little squeeze again with his scythe shears because you're still grappled. So I'll just roll that 22 damage.
Yay!
That's his go. Sniper is gonna take another swing at Flyby, just in pitch combat with this drone at the moment. That's a nat 20.
Oof.
So
It's a hit.
yeah, so double damage against Flyby.
Yeah. Luckily, it's melee unarmed.
Yeah, so 14 times 2, so 28. 28 damage to
Flyby.
Flyby. Yeah.
Ooh, right in the eye.
So full on donks him. Flyby loses flight, the power of flight for a moment, but quickly comes back.
Your mum loses the power of flight.
You are not in a position to make your mum jokes.
So Flyby's lost about half their health at this point.
Oh no! This is the most amount of damage Flyby's ever taken.
Maybe not.
Maybe. Fortunately, V, it is now your go. There is one rat remaining who has just tripped up on their way back to you.
Oh god, I just want to pick them up and just drop them over the balcony. But,
And your best friend is now in midair, flying away from you.
oh god, one thing at a time.
Yep.
I'm
Right.
your best friend.
16 plus 10 to hit.
16 plus 10, 26. Yep, that hits. Roll damage.
In that case, they're just gonna like swing low and just punch them in the stomach towards the edge of the railing again.
Oh, nice, okay. Okay, so yeah, you take a swing at them. It hits. Roll damage.
It's 1 plus 18.
19 damage.
19 damage.
Oof. So yeah, there's another spurt of blood out of this one, and they do not save themselves. So yeah, the final ninja tumbles over the edge in a scream of agony, goes splat against the pump housing, and every single one of these Zoshas is now DOA.
Fuck. God. Done. Go play with your friends, you little shit.
And yeah, V, that is your go. You are bleeding profusely, and yeah, over the Flyby, I guess.
Thought they were never gonna fucking die. Ow.
If
Wait,
you're quite
Christ
done
doesn't
feeling sorry for yourself, Radar is being flown away by a giant bird.
No, V's just like, Radar, do you see? Radar?
Hello, I'm Raider. Help!
What the fuck? Oh, fuck my life, it's always something. I just want to rest. How high up is Radar?
60 foot in the air.
60 foot.
Yep.
Shit.
It's pretty high up.
Right, I am going to have to use Flyby's jump jets for this. Because it's the only way I can get enough speed up to get Flyby to catch up to you lot. But okay, I didn't really think further than that, but I can get Flyby 2. I can get Flyby 2 Radar, and
then what?
fuck it, I shoot this guy in the face.
Okay, with
I shoot-
Flyby's little pea shooter
Yeah,
cannon.
with the Flyby's pistol, which does all of like fuck all, but at least it'll distract him.
It'll do something to him, and yeah, it'll definitely distract him.
Yep, we're going for it. This is so this guy's just been like, this sniper here has just been like trying to swap Flyby for ages, and then Flyby's just like, okay, I'm done, bye.
What?
Help!
So go on, roll hit. Please hit.
12 plus 10, 22.
No. Doesn't even hit. Unfortunately.
There was an attempt.
An attempt was made.
Okay, well, you have Flybys there for solidarity.
Thanks.
That's the best I can do right now. Oh, V never learned how to fly. So.
Great. Good news.
No, Radar, you'll go.
Remote hack!
Is that a good idea?
What else is there to do?
I don't know.
I can't if I break out of the grapple. I fall.
You fall.
So I'll just stay here and remote hack him and
Come on, I need an action.
remote hack.
Go on,
26.
remote hack. Go on, do it. Do it.
26.
6. No, that doesn't beat it. So, yep, you remote hack into this guy. What are you...
Rolling the d20.
D20, yep.
17.
17. That's the power core again. Shit, okay, so his mech shuts down.
Okay, there's a moment here. Radar's gonna get both of his arms free, look him dead in the eye, and just tap his wrist once. And then he's going to smile as gravity starts to take its inevitable effect.
This is very much a fuck you, I'm taking you with me move.
Yeah.
Okay,
This is a you're coming to hell with me moment.
okay, so, yeah, at first he's like, oh, shit. And then he pulls a mechanical lever and shoots out the top of this thing through the skylight.
Yeah, fucking ejects. Yeah.
Probably got quite a nasty headache from his ejector seat going through it.
He's even shorter now.
And you see a little parachute just deploy, just as it sails off towards the side of this facility where the plume of smoke is coming from.
I hope his parachute fails.
Yeah. I hope that every police officer in the outside sees that and be like, that's probably the guy that blew up this power station or this atmospheric processing facility.
However, he is now out of the mech,
Good.
which is now tumbling towards the fucking ground with you still in its grip because the power core was still engaged with it gripping onto you.
Yeah. Are we out of combat?
Not quite yet. There's
No, the
still
sniper's still around.
Still the sniper about. So, we've now got to let gravity do its thing, and Radar, you're going to have a giant mech landing on top of you as you slam into the gantry in the arms of an angel.
Could Radar make a reflex to grab onto the railing?
You can... yeah, but you're still in the grip of this thing, so I'm going to say you can
It's
make...
got no power. There's just...
It's got no power, it's still gripped onto you tightly. What I'm going to say is you can roll a reflex to take half damage from this thing coming down.
I like them odds because otherwise I'm dead. 22.
I'm going to say that's enough, fuck it. Okay, so you're going to take half damage from this. I'm going to roll 2d20. 36, half it.
18.
18. So you take 18 damage still as this thing slams into the ground with you in its grip. Tumbles over the edge and just smashes to pieces when it hits the floor.
Is there an explosion?
No, it's not Hollywood, it's not full of petrol, it just crumbles to bits.
Is there a radar-shaped dent in the gantry?
There is definitely a coyote-shaped dent in the gantry.
He's in there. He's full Yamcha in there right now.
Hey Radar, how are you doing?
Present! Okay, so... yeah, this sniper is going to look at this and see what's just happened. Probably make a run for it out of combat.
Boo, I wanted his rifle.
Tough shit. You don't get to take every single piece of kit that these people have.
Does the sniper hair get away this turn?
I'm going to roll reflex to see if he can hook his way out of the hole that his boss made in the ceiling. What's that?
He might have to take a reflex to not plummet to his death.
And that as well. So,
please fall to your death. I really want
yes, he
to
is able to get away. He does not fall to his death. Okay, so yeah, he sort of takes one look at the situation, throws his rifle onto the sling on his back, and sort of scurries up the wall. He looks like he's got those sucker things that Ryder has, but on his hands as well as his feet. So he kind of spiders his way through the gap in the glass, and he's gone.
But he's what? Really?
Yeah.
So he's climbed up and onto the skylight.
He's climbed up and out of the skylight and onto the roof somewhere. You're not sure where he's gone.
Do you know who else is up and out of the skylight at the moment? That begins with F and ends with Lie-By.
Yeah, it's Lie-By.
You get to run when I fucking say you get to run. Yeah, V holds their action. It's going straight to Flyby.
Okay.
Hiya! 18. What am I doing? What am I rolling for?
You're shooting him.
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
Fly guy has a gun.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, plus 12 for the pistol. So
30. Fucking hell.
30, yep, that definitely hits. So yeah, they fly up out of the skylight, and through Flyby's vision you can see this hair sort of bounding away through all of the pipes and ventilation systems and steam and smoke coming out the top of this industrial complex. And yeah, they take a shot at him and they hit. Roll damage.
what it's worth, that's 4.
4.
It might knock him off balance.
It doesn't.
No, I was going to say it's 7 damage. It does probably.
Aww.
Yeah, they're still not in their HP yet, but it does make the sniper think twice as he sort of looks over his shoulder like, what the fuck? Still being chased. But yeah, we're not out of combat yet. So, Radar, back to you. Because Flyby is hanging on.
Yeah.
Butcher has escaped. All of the Zoshas are dead. The sniper is on the roof, and V is bleeding profusely. As are you.
He's not doing anything this turn.
Okay, right.
It's pretty much just Fly Guy versus Hare.
Yeah, it's just that. Yeah.
Snipers go. They're not going to engage Flyby. They didn't take that much damage. They're just going to make another run for it. Just make another dash. And yeah, they're going to attach their grapple rope onto the side of the building and start abseiling down the side of it to where the loading bay is, you think. And yep, that's their go. What's Flyby?
The Flyby cuts the rope.
Okay, well, roll damage, and I'll see how much HP a titanium cable has.
Yeah, so the hardness for a titanium cable
So
is
6 total.
6.
which is exactly the hardness of a titanium cable, because it's 5 for rope plus 1 for being titanium, so it destroys the rope.
Oh, fine. Okay, so yeah, you cut through this rope, and
Fucking perfect.
I'm going to see if I can do a reflex roll, see if he hits anything on the way down. Oh fuck, he does save himself. He manages to catch himself on a ventilation pipe on the way down.
Okay, would that count as his move act?
Well, no,
No, that's something you did in your turn.
that's something you
Yeah.
did.
I know, I'm taking the piss.
Fuck's sake.
Okay, so yeah, that's
Bullshit, GM.
That's Flyby's go.
That's Flyby's go, and yeah, we're back to you, Radar.
That's Radar's turn.
Butcher, at this point, they are going to take a shot with something at Flyby, because they can see them now. They've come over the side of the building, so, excuse me,
24 to beat.
24 to beat.
Close
Okay.
one.
19 again, plus,
Wanker.
well, no, 19 plus whatever his
Oh shit.
range attack. Don't fucking cuss me straight off the bat like that.
No, not you, I'm cussing him.
It never ends well. So, 19 plus 8. So yeah, 27 to hit.
Yes, that does in fact hit Flyby.
Oh, okay. So, with an arc pistol aura, Butcher aims up at Flyby, takes a shot. 13 damage to poor old Flyby.
Oh, okay. That's still within his operating parameters.
And yeah, the hare's going to pick himself up and start climbing into a truck that is in the loading bay that these two are in. And Flyby can see this. And that's their go. V, it's your turn.
Okay. Can Flyby see the rego on this tanker? The registration.
So you want to take a closer look at this this tanker? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I'll do it in lieu of an action, or in lieu of shooting them, or whatever. Because
Okay.
as soon as that tanker starts moving, then Flyby can't keep up because they're range limited. So
Sure. Okay. Well, when you first came into the this facility, there was a loading bay nearby where you set off a car bomb, and in there were a load of hover tankers pumping something into this facility, and one of them looks much junkier than the rest. It's got like extra armor bolted onto the side of it. It looks a little more Mad Max than the others. It's got a big metal grill on the front of it and some kind of weird brackets on the top hatches. And yeah, you can see a glimpse of Butcher and the rest of his cronies preparing this thing to start moving, and he's like yelling something at them. There doesn't seem to be a registration on the front or the back of it.
poop. Okay, at least it's fairly distinctive.
Oh yeah, it's definitely distinctive and stands out from the other tankers.
V is going to very slowly get up to their feet, probably with a little bit of stumbling and like small passing out, and we're like, Radar, I think it's time we fucked off out of here.
I agree. I don't think Ryder is here.
Yeah. You think?
Radar's going to start laughing in that sort of desperate way.
What's the easiest way to get out of here at this point?
You don't really know. There's the way you came in. There's that. There's a hole in the ceiling. Where you got the ear protectors from, there are first aid kits in there for if people have like serious burns or need patching and stitching up, whatever.
Or get murdered.
You remember seeing them in there on your way in.
Does it make the Half-Life 2 noise if we use it?
Minor fracture detected.
That's it. Yeah. I'm trying to remember what the other phrase was.
critical blood loss detector, I think is the other one. V's going to, like... I'll be out of combat at this point, because Flyby's letting...
Oh, have you brought Flyby back to your side, sort of thing?
Okay, fine, I'll just bring Flyby back.
Okay, thank fuck.
That
Okay,
thing
so you
I
bring Flyby back, Butcher and his cohorts continue to sort of pile into this tanker, but you are now out of combat. Whew. Moshi Moshi, and once again, thank you for listening to Cosmopunk. If you're still hankering for more, check out our Twitter and the community Discord. Links are in the description below. If you want to support us, check out our Ko-fi store. Tips from amazing people are very much appreciated. We'll be seeing you all in 2 weeks' time for another episode. But until then, shoot straight and roll high. Bye!